welcome back to HealthNut Nutrition. Today I am in my friend Olga's kitchen.
Hi guys.
And if you guys don't already know Olga, she has an amazing healthy food YouTube channel, and today we are teaming up to bring you guys some awesome vegan-friendly Valentine's Day dessert recipes. So on my channel today, we are going to be filming a double chocolate cake, a creme brulee, and a blueberry lemon crisp, which I'm super excited to film.
Me too.
So if you guys are interested in finding out these recipes, then just keep watching and we'll show you exactly how to make them. We're first going to start off by making the gluten-free double chocolate cake. You will need chocolate chips, cacao powder, coconut sugar, soy milk, gluten-free flour, lemon juice, coconut oil melted, applesauce, and some baking powder, sea salt, and baking soda. You're first going to start off by squeezing your lemon juice into your soy milk and just give this a little whisk, and you're going to set this aside for about 10 to 15 minutes, and this is going to turn into some vegan buttermilk. It's pretty cool and I love using it in baked goods. In a small bowl, you're going to combine all your wet ingredients, so your applesauce, coconut oil, coconut sugar, and then throw in that buttermilk that's been setting aside and just whisk everything together. As always, you can find the full recipe on my blog, healthnutnutrition.ca. I'll also have a link below. Next, go ahead and sift in all of your dry ingredients, except the chocolate chips. We're going to add those in at the end. Give everything a nice stir again with your whisk until everything is well combined. Lastly, we're going to throw in those chocolate chips, give it a quick stir, and then we can go ahead and start putting these into our little mason jars. All right, so I'm just using my ice cream scoop here to kind of measure it out evenly into the mason jars. I also just grease these with a little bit of coconut oil so they pop out really easily after they've been baking. You're gonna pop these onto a cooking tray. I find this is just easier to get them in and out of the oven with, and then pop them into the oven that has been preheated at 350 Fahrenheit, and I bake these for about 25 minutes. Depending on your oven, you just wanna make sure you can put a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean. Go ahead and transfer them to a wire cooling rack just to let them cool for a bit before you pop them out. You can use a butter knife if they don't pop out right away, and then you just turn them over and pop them right out. And I like to dress these with some of my coconut whipped cream and some fresh raspberries, but you can really eat them however you like. You can eat them straight like this or dress them up as I did. These are delicious. I love that they're both gluten-free and vegan, so anyone can really enjoy these no matter what allergies they have. Next up, we have my blueberry lemon crisp. I love this dessert because it just tastes like you put a lot of effort into it when really it took 2 seconds. You'll need some lemon zest, coconut sugar, arrowroot flour, maple syrup, fresh lemon juice, blueberries. I'm using frozen, but you can use fresh if you'd like, gluten-free oats, almond flour, which I just made myself in my NutriBullet, shredded unsweetened coconut, and some coconut oil. You want to first start making your filling. So you can go ahead in a bowl, combine your blueberries, your maple syrup, your lemon juice, your lemon zest, and then lastly, your arrowroot flour. And that's just going to help give it a little bit of a thickener, more like a pie consistency to this recipe. Give it a quick stir and set it aside. In a separate bowl, you're going to combine the oats, the coconut, the almond flour, the sugar, and you want to also add in the coconut oil. You want to make sure it's cold or just a solid, so at room temperature. And you're just going to crumble this together with your fingers, get in there, and just mix it all up well. You can go ahead and transfer your blueberry filling into your little mason jars. You don't have to grease them or anything. And then you can go ahead and top them with your crumble. Make sure to really pile them high because as they bake, the crisp topping will kind of melt down a little bit. So I just like to add as much as I can without it kind of toppling over. Transfer them onto a cookie tray, once again, just so it's easy to get in and out of the oven. You're gonna pop this into a preheated oven at 350 degrees, and then I cook these for about 35 minutes in my oven, but you just might wanna check on them. You just wanna make sure that the filling has started to boil and the crisp on top is golden brown. Next up, we have my creamy cashew creme brulee. I love this dessert because it looks super fancy, but it's really easy to make. You'll need some raw soaked cashews, soy milk, water, a vanilla bean pod, coconut sugar, some sea salt, gluten-free flour, arrowroot flour, and some lemon juice. You'll want to first start off by squeezing your lemon juice into your soy milk to just let it sit once again. And this is going to create, again, that buttermilk kind of texture. And then we'll just set that aside so it can kind of curdle and do its thing. And then in a small blender, I'm just going to combine my soaked cashews along with the filtered water, and I'm just going to blend that up until it creates a nice creamy cashew cream. Now, if you've never used a vanilla bean before, you just want to split it down the middle and then scrape it with the back of a knife to get all of like the seeds and stuff from the vanilla bean. And this is the stuff that is packed with flavor. It's amazing. In a medium saucepan, you're going to combine your buttermilk, sugar, gluten-free flour, arrowroot flour, and then a pinch of sea salt, and you're just gonna whisk that up, bring it over to the stovetop on low to medium heat, and then you can go ahead and add in your vanilla bean as well, the seeds and the skin, and then you can go ahead and just bring that to a light simmer for about 2 minutes to make sure you cook the flours and kind of activate the arrowroot. It should start to thicken up. At this point, you can go ahead, turn off the stove, let it cool down for a couple minutes, and then go ahead and remove the vanilla skin. The like actual seeds will kind of just disperse within the cream, and then you go ahead and add in your cashew cream at this point, and it's gonna really come to life and start to look like a custard. Whisk that all up together until well combined. You can then go ahead and transfer your mixture into some mini mason jars. Give them a light tap on the counter just to kind of even out the top, and then I just like to screw back on the lids that they came with and then pop them into the fridge for about 5 to 6 hours, or just overnight. Makes it easier because then you can just enjoy these the next day. You don't have to worry about how long they've been in the fridge for. In the morning, if you want to have these for breakfast or for dessert, you can go ahead, pop the lids off, and top the top of these with some coconut sugar. Just give them a light dusting, but you want to make sure they're evenly coated so you don't see any of the custard at all. And you can just tap off any of the extra with your finger or just tap them off to the side. And then you're gonna put these on a baking tray again so they're easier to pop in and out of the oven. And you're gonna actually make sure that these are set at the top of your oven on broil. If you have a torch, you can use that as well, but this is just great for everyone that doesn't have a torch. You just wanna make sure that the rack is all the way at the top so that the sugar is close to the element. And then once they're like boiled, and for about 2 minutes I left mine for, you just want to set them aside, allow them to cool for about 5 minutes before you dig in. And these are absolutely delicious and actually taste like the real thing. So those were my 3 Valentine's Day dessert recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want 3 more delicious Valentine's Day recipes, be sure to head over to Olga's channel, show her some love, subscribe to her, and Olga, will you tell everyone what we're making on your channel?
Of course. On my channel, we made a delicious raspberry cheesecake, carrot cake bites, and a very easy tiramisu.
They all sound so delicious, and I know you guys are gonna love them, so go over, send her some love. I'll put the link down below for the video we did on her channel. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more delicious recipes like this one, and I hope you guys all have an awesome Valentine's Day. Talk to you later, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.